Right, so I've been doing some collectibles in this game in my own time to get the points needed for the next showcase down. So now only a few hundred away, and yeah, we're gonna do the Toyotama Scramble. So this is a dirt race, retro rally, 5.5 miles, 3.5 laps, or 3 laps and 5.5 miles. So we've got a nice variant amount of cars to choose from. We're going to go for the Lancer Evolution 3 because, yeah, this is one of the treasure cars. I'm not sure if I've done a video on this treasure car yet or not, but yeah, it's one of the 9 that you can unlock, and I've unlocked 8 of them so far. Obviously, the future videos for those 8 are still to come, and I think we're up to treasure car number 5 or 6 now. So yeah, but nonetheless, let's see what this Evo can do. It is perhaps my second favourite Evo that we've had in Forza games before. No, it's not the most powerful or sophisticated, but it's still pretty damn good. So it's not just dirt, it's a bit of snow here as well, being as high up as we are in the mountains. A healthy dose of ice around here as well. So I'm glad I've got the all-wheel drive system that this car has. Obviously there are some of these retro rally cars that don't have that either you could choose from, like the Renault 5 Turbo that is up in 6th. Completely outbrake myself there. Sorry, Salika, I think it was. Pretty stunning backdrop for this circuit race. Kind of reminds me of the Alpine circuit in one of the older Forza Motorsport games. Fellow Evo 3 up front. Past another Salika behind us. Accidental drift tap there. I really did not want to be going wide on that corner. Ended up losing us second place. Which we've gotten back now just before we hit the final lap. We've got another Salika up front, I believe. Oh dear, got distracted. Trying to work out what car I'm trying to chase down. Yeah, it is a Salika. Just realised how many lights that Escort has on it. More lights than wheels. Oh dear. Come on. Let's get drag race to the finish line here. Come on. Oh no, the slick has just got that little bit of an edge, even though it had to brake for the corner where we did not. Yeah, it's just got that little bit of more power, I believe, to play with. And as you can see, only 0.1 of a second in it between the two of us, so pretty close, but I was the only one below 1 minute 20 in terms of a lap time, so I'll take that moral victory even if it wasn't a proper one. But nonetheless, that should give us plenty of points towards the towards getting the showcase unlocked. Let's see how many more we need. Shouldn't be that much. $55. Right, we can do a PR event, I guess. Yeah, we'll do the speed zone that is right nearby. I think if we only get 1 star, we should get the required points.
Turn right.
But we'll try and get more than that just in case.
Arrived at your destination.
Yep, there we go. New wristband event. Personal best on that speed zone, but obviously it's the first time I've done it.
The crowd's waiting. Head to the showcase event and I'll get the stunt pilots to run their flight checks.
We'll fast travel because, as you can see, it is how many miles? 10 miles exactly. So
apparently, two of the
that'll
best
take quite some time.
pilots are primed to race us in the next showcase. So be prepared for some close calls, wild stunts, and fireworks, obviously.
I'd expect nothing else. These showcase events are quite fun, so yeah. Right, let's see what we've got in store.
Turn left. Turn left.
Light
Arrived
Club.
at your destination.
5.4 miles. Looks like we're going to be in a 911, which is not a bad car at all, especially if it's a turbo. Oh no, it's a well, it might well be based on the turbo, but it is basically the rally version.
Stay focused and feel free to show off a little. These pilots aren't going to be holding back on the showboating.
Whoa, nice smoke trails as well. Slide, slip and slide. They really are showboating, aren't they? Let's get up this massive, obviously not purpose-built ramp. Whee!
Dropping altitude for Forza run. Keep your wings clear. See you on the other side.
Yeah, don't go clipping any trees because that'll only result in a crash, and we don't want that. Yeah, I never want to do anything like that. I wouldn't even want to be a passenger in a plane doing that. No, thank you.
Hey, you can take the tunnel this time. Watch your clearance.
I'm gonna go through a
You
tunnel.
took the forest. Okay, lining up.
Well, yeah. Tried that many a time with GTA 5, but I'd say it would be as easy as, or as, yeah. That would definitely be more difficult doing that kind of tunnel run.
Going for a close proximity pass by.
Thank you so much.
In position for helix maneuver. Ready for pyro.
Just don't blow me up. Very close though. Briefly got first place back. And I really like this car. Not sure if I prefer this or the Lamborghini Sturato,
Coming
to be honest.
by for pyro helix
Both
around
pretty good
bridge.
versions of normal supercars, but made for off-roading obviously.
Aerial course clear. Climbing. Over.
And I win. Although that was a close one though. Yeah, less than a second in it between us. And they are called Zivco Edge 540s. Never heard of those planes, if that's a real life plane or not. I'm not sure.
What
Not
a
all that
crowd
knowledgeable and
pleaser.
such stuff.
Up against 2 stunt pilots and you still pulled it out of the bag. Well done.
Thank you. Well, that should unlock a load more stuff to do now. Whether it unlocks some more barn finds or the 9th and final treasure car I've got to find, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
1 orange wristband. You've started to draw quite the crowd.
So from pink to orange.
A new wristband awaits you behind an entirely out-of-this-world rush event. Here are the new events you can take on to qualify for it, pushing you even closer to legend status. You have work to do.
So yeah, I'm guessing we're going up against the that rocket that we saw at the beginning of the game. So yeah, we've got a whole load of new races to be doing. So yeah, I'm a fan of obviously road racing more than anything on this game. So let's go do one that is near Tokyo, or in Tokyo. That one. We've got given the Porsche 911 Rally as well, which is very helpful. We've also got a new reward. And wheel spin, yep. And a badge. Put the wristband on. Right, so let's get to that race in Tokyo. I'm not sure if doing any of the story missions or the delivery missions or anything like that contribute towards doing the getting the points required.
You have
Can't say
arrived at your
I've
destination.
entirely noticed. Right, so highway circuit, 2 laps, 8.7 miles. So a full throttle lap of the highway loop around Tokyo City. We do currently only have the GT prototype to try out, but let's see what else we can buy. So we've got a selection of Ferraris, the Monza SP2, the F12 TDF, 812 Superfast and the Portofino. The F12 The TDF is my favourite, and even though it's not the cheapest, it's far from the most expensive either. The Monza is pretty good, but as you can see, there's not a huge difference between them, and at the end of the day, the F12 does way less. And does have slightly better handling, slightly better acceleration, probably because it does way less, better launch, and better braking. So, yeah, we'll go for the F12 TDF. Also, doesn't cost anywhere near as much as that Monza. And I like it in the blue and the yellow as well, to be honest. It's one of those rare Ferraris that looks better outside of being in red, to be honest. Although, to be fair, the 612 Scaglietti also look really, really good in blue as well, so... I guess it's not the only one to look good in blue, but there's very few Ferraris I think look good in this kind of colour. So we should get up to some fairly good speeds here, since we're on the highways. Gonna take a photo quickly for some promo. Plenty of cars there that I have not caught before. Certainly going to be one of the quicker races that we've done so far. Certainly going to be one of the loudest, that's for sure, with this wailing, should I say, V12. .193, 4 miles an hour, pretty good. Why you braked there? Absolutely no need for it. This is the kind of car that is so loud that even in a massively busy city like Tokyo that you'd hear it over everything else. It's just absolutely incredible sounding engine. What I love about the engine as well is how responsive it is. It never seems like you're, in the wrong gear or at the wrong revs or anything like that. It's constantly there, ready to go. no surprise at all that we've left the competition in the complete dust. Massive jump to end as well. Really wouldn't want to do that for a reel in a Ferrari, but nonetheless, yeah, done really, really well there. Definitely with the quickest lap time as well. It's a fantastic car anyway. I'd have probably bought it at some point even if I never were to race it, but yeah, well worth buying. It gave us a comfortable victory, and it was huge fun to drive it on that circuit as well. Right. Let's see if any of the story missions add to the overall points that we need. So it says 4, 2, 10 there at the moment. So we'll go do a drift one. I do like these ones. These are fun. Although admittedly we've only done the one so far. But yeah, let's see if these contribute towards the points overall. So we're on Welcome to Drift Club. And if these don't contribute any points to the towards progressing the game, then yeah, that's more for me, I guess.
You must be our newest member. Call me Midori. Welcome to Drift Club Japan. Hamada-san was very complimentary. Told me to take you out to the mountain roads, try something new.
Thanks for taking the time. I know you're busy at Horizon, and congrats on the purple wristband, by the way.
Oh, this is no trouble. Drift Club time is my time. And I want to see what our new recruit can do.
So we're in an M3.
I have a plan. Step 1, drift. Step 2, improve skills. Step 3 and 4, drift more. Step 5, turn up to Shimane-Yama drift circuit with said skills. Step 6, revel in glory. Oh, and stretch goal, get the respect and recognition of Hamada-san.
Let's stick with step 1 for now. Jordan, what do you know about
You're not doing very well by going
You're
off-road.
a super fan, it seems.
Yeah, Hamada-san, he's up there with the original Japanese drift pioneers. You see, most racing technique says that oversteer is something to be corrected, but those early drifters said, nah, actually, this is fun. They harnessed it, and the oversteer technique was born. Without people like Hamada-san, I would never have thought I could use a car in that way. I'm just thankful. All right, I see. It's a no-chill run, is it? Good.
Whee! Yeah, M3 very capable at doing this kind of thing, being rear-wheel drive, having plenty of power, and being well balanced.
That's it. Nice news. You have good flow.
We'll probably need 250,000 to get the full 3 stars, as we did last time.
Now don't leave anything out there. No fear.
Nope, tuned 7.5 this time round, so it's gone up a few. I did say it felt a bit weird to go from 150 to 200
Yeah,
and then on to
technically drifting
250.
is like one of the slowest, least efficient ways to take a corner. But it's the most fun. Fact.
Drift Club taught me everything I know about cars. The limits, the mechanics. My first drift car was a complete starter project. I upgraded it to drift spec and welded the diff myself because I was on a budget. Okay, looks like you're gonna fit right in with Drift Club.
Yeah, this game really does have fantastic roads for doing this kind of thing. Really wasn't all that much the case in the previous game, as I've said before. Which genuinely feels like they've taken great care to make sure the roads are able to be fun no matter what you were doing on them. It's easy to be fun to just race on or just drive normally or anything like that, but obviously they're also really fun to be doing this kind of thing. One final drift.
That was fun. I see potential. Glad to have you here. I look forward to seeing even more.
Step 1 and 2 technically chalked off, so it's onwards and upwards from here. I've got something a bit different planned for next time, so I'll see you soon.
Cool. It's helpful when I'm given a capable car though, to be fair. It gave me a far more difficult vehicle to drive than, yeah, drifting would obviously be a lot more of a challenge, but an M3, yeah, perfectly suited to do that kind of thing.
Welcome to Drift Club Japan, as if there was ever any doubt.
So does that contribute? No, it doesn't. Okay, well that's handy to know at least, I guess. They are fun to do those kind of stories, but you know, if they're not going to contribute towards progressing the overall game outside of, you know, probably giving you a reward car at the end of it or something like that, then I'm not going to say it seems pointless, but it's not a priority, I guess you could say. So yeah, it's the same with the street races, to be honest. They don't really contribute to that kind of thing either. We've got a crossroad one there. Again, it would be really helpful if they split these kind of things up. There is one down here, but as you can see, it's in the middle of nowhere in terms of us actually finding it, so I don't want to bore you with that. Got a dirt one there. And a Hukubu Racing Circuit one. Oh, we'll do this one. Been really enjoying going around this circuit and doing the for reviews for the cars that are suitable for this kind of circuit, that is. Yeah, it's been really enjoyable using these circuits for reviews in general, to be honest, as we have obviously used a few of them. Right, track toys, 3 laps, 4.7 miles, S1 class again. And we don't have any, so we get to choose from a full selection here. So got the BAC Mono, the BMW M4 GTS, Corvette Z06, Camaro Z01 1RE, Viper SRT ACR, 458 Speciale from Ferrari, Ford Mustang, and then Ford Supervan. You couldn't get any more different kind of vehicles there. The Huracan STO from Lamborghini, McLaren 600 LT Coupe, Mercedes-Benz GT Black Series. Well, I guess since where we are, we're going to go for the GTR Nismo. I was going to buy this anyway because it is a car I'm going to review at some point in the future. So yeah, may as well get it. And even though it's not any different in terms of power over the previous Nismo, as you can see, neither is it any different in terms of weight even, to be honest. But I imagine they have fettled with the aerodynamics, the all-wheel drive system to and the suspension overall, just to make it that bit better handling, as you can see, as well as braking probably has been improved. Launch is ever so slightly better, so they probably have, you know, tuned that to perform better off the line. So yeah, we'll get in the Nismo. It's a bit of an odd colour, that one, especially when you got the carbon fibre bonnet and such, but we'll keep it as that, because that is the stock version. And we'll see how it performs around this circuit. It should perform pretty well. It is a good mix of power and handling in the circuit, and this car obviously has both of those on offer. You know, with 600 horsepower, all-wheel drive, plenty of handling and braking, so yeah, should hopefully perform well. We've got a bunch of the time attack Hondas here by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Oh, the mini cab, the Mitsubishi mini cabs, basically. I'm mixing them up with the Honda Acti. Even though I do like these odd, you know, versions of the cars that they're bringing out for this game, I really would like, you know, the standard versions of these. You know, these Mitsubishis here, because they'd go well with the Honda Acti, to be honest. So a lot of cars I've not photographed. Alright, let's get on with the job of racing. First time driving this car, so let's see what it's like. It definitely looks like they have tweaked the bodywork, you can tell by the rear end, for instance. It's more like a racing car, which, you know, racing cars more often than not do vaguely look like their road-going counterparts, but then they have a lot of extra bodywork to them. And this looks like that a lot, to be honest. Yeah, quite frankly, considering how much better that handling and braking is feeling, this really didn't need any more power. So now it's able to use that even more to the fullest, I guess you could say. And speaking of cars that have wacky versions, but I'd like the standard versions being as well. Obviously we've got that Mazda wagon coming to the game via the car pass. And even though the I'm not sure if it's a racing version or a drifting version or whatever, it does look great and everything, I would like the standard version, to be honest. And that is as well as, not just instead of. You can understand why people would want that version. We're getting outbraked by a microscopic van. Definitely have the speed, because they probably weigh nothing and have all the air downforce in the world. They probably have better handling. But we just about get the lead there in the final corner or so. But yeah, that new version of the GTR Nismo is fantastic. I look forward to reviewing it, and yeah, we got the quickest lap time there by not a massive margin, but a decent one regardless.